Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, February the 9th, 2021. And as always, like this video, leave me a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. First and foremost, I apologize for not being as present on this channel the last couple days. Well, first and foremost, I tried, but every single time I tried to do a reading, something came in the way, whether it was Mercury retrograde or my roommates, you name it. But also I just was feeling a bit burnt out and being pushed by my guides to focus on my art a bit more. So I'll be showing you what I'm working on when it is finished. But when meditating on the energy overall for the day, for Tuesday, the message that came through was pay it forward, which leads me to, and immediately when that message came through, I thought of a different tarot channel, one that has a close place in my heart. Excuse me if I could speak. It is early here. So story time. So rewinding back a couple years, I was going through a bit of an uncertain time for myself. I had just left a 9-to-5 job at a very toxic dealership that I worked at. And so I was feeling like, okay, I left behind a very decent paying job with, you know, that unclear kind of two of swords way of viewing things. Didn't know where my life was going to go from there. So anyways, I found myself watching a lot of tarot channels like this. All right, so it's essentially a big reason why I ended up rerouting in this direction. But so one of the most helpful channels, honestly, that I watched all the time, pretty much all her videos that she uploaded that were relevant to me. And so the name of the channel is called Your Sacred Scribe, and I'll leave that down. I believe it should be a link in the description box. It'll tag her. So yeah, make sure you check out her channel. But the reason I thought of her and that she was brought up was not only because that she helped me through those rough times, but there was, I think it was about a year ago, exactly, around about, where I had watched one of her videos, and I had already been, initially that a seed for this channel was planted in my head by my guides, if you will. And I knew it was meant to go for it, but I was still looking for that extra confirmation, if you will. And so I watched one of her videos, and I ended up, for whatever reason, I believe I was pushed to by my guide, commented on her video saying how amazing she was, how helpful her readings were. And she decided to comment back saying, and this is selective memory, my friends, and they're saying she'll remember because she will be tuning in. But she commented that her guide told her to remind me or to tell me to pay it forward, And it was just this very powerful moment where after I read that comment of hers, I was like, there's my confirmation. And so it kind of gave me that extra push, that extra fire under my ass to, excuse my language, to start this channel. And then I was more recently watching her video, her readings rather, and there was one where she goes, if this helps at least one person, I'm good. And she then not only pushed me at the time to start this channel, but then, you know, moving fast forwarding to, you know, more recently, she reminded me as to why I do what I do. So she's an amazing person, so make sure you go and show her some love, okay? But we're going to do this a bit differently today. We're going to start off by pulling a oracle card for each day, or for each quarter of the day. So 4 of them for the day total. We're going to do that with the spellcasting oracle deck. And then we're going to pull a Mystic Monday tarot card or 2 for each one to clarify. And if need be, we'll clarify even further with the small everyday tarot. So let's try this, because this is something new I've been trying for myself in my downtime. So I figured let's try it for you. And so let me know if you like this spread better. If not, we can always go back to just the 4 cards for the day and the oracle cards before. But to begin this daily read for Tuesday, February 9th, 2021, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your patience with that story, but I just had to share it with you. I think you'll love her channel. And so she does a lot of love readings, But what's great about them is she gets these channeled messages from spirit, and she talks about your love of other things, not just people as well. So there's something for everybody. Keep that in mind. For our beautiful collective to begin the 9th. Bear with me. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Keep them coming. Thank you, Spirit. And what's cool about this is the more I've been playing around with this spread, or this way of doing it, excuse me, I realized that doing reversals with these oracle cards is perfect. Brings more depth to it. Keep it coming for Tuesday the 9th. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we got all 4. Okay. And the underlying feeling of the day, or the underlying card rather, is strength. So it feels like you either will have to dig for this strength throughout the day, or you'll just simply be feeling extra, extra strong. Nice. All right, let's continue before we speak upon the cards. So first we have, actually, let me just show you. We have family in reverse for the first quarter of the day. And then we have transformation, dreams, and willpower. Interesting energies. But we're going to clarify these with the Mystic Monday real quick. To clarify the family card for the first quarter of this day. Thank you, Spirit. Then we're going to just clarify it as we go along. Okay. Ooh. And they're saying take all 4. So we have, to clarify the family in reverse, first one out was Princess of Wands, which is typically the anxious card on my channel, or the anxiety card. And so for whatever reason, it feels like you begin the day thinking about this lack of family in your life, whether it's you don't spend enough time with your current family, or you are thinking about, dreaming about, developing your own family, starting your own family. At the beginning of the day is allowing yourself, for some of you, to go through some healing that you've, from some difficult times you've experienced recently, in the recent past with your own particular family. And keep in mind, family can also be soul connections. It doesn't have to be blood. Something to keep in mind. And yeah, so basically it's time for you to heal from what you've been through, my friend, or to kind of heal the disappointment within yourself, however that takes place for you. Maybe even thinking about some, yeah, it just feels like right off the bat, you're thinking about love for whatever reason. You're thinking about your love for your work. You're thinking about the people you love in your life and how they've helped you and how you can help them. Or rather, it's like while thinking about this ideal family for yourself, while going through some of this healing, and maybe thinking about going through a bit of a fresh financial start, or wanting to do that, it's like you're thinking about how other people have helped you once again, and how you can potentially, or if not, you should be thinking about how you can once again pay it forward. Help other people. Continue that trickling effect of positivity, of change. And I mean, going back to the comment that the Sacred Scribe had left me, it just reminds you the power of one message, the power of one simple hello, one simple good morning to a neighbor, or one simple wave, one simple smile, one simple text to check on somebody or to cheer somebody up. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's easy for us to underestimate how powerful that message or that wave or that hello or smile can be. But your Sacred Scribe, how do I say this? She proved how important one little moment like that can be, and how big of a change of an impact it can have on somebody's life. So something to keep in mind. We're moving right along to the transformation card. So you make your way to the second quarter of the day. And if there's a highlight on your transformation, your individual transformation, maybe your transformation, the transformation of your life. Oh wow, we forgot to clarify it. For the transformation card, thank you, Spirit, for the second quarter of the day. What is this transformation all about? Okay. Wow. Well, first one out was 10 of Wands. So it feels like, my friend, as you're going through this transformation, you're being reminded how much you have on your back, how much you've been carrying, the stress, the burden, the difficulties, the emotional, the feelings that you've held onto that haven't been healed or dealt with from these past situations. For some of you, it's this lack of family or these family issues from the past. For others of you, it's just simply all the work and stress and you know what that you've dealt with up until this point. And they're saying it's part of this transformation is dropping those wands, my friend, or at least the majority of which, so you don't feel weighed down. And then we got the Devil card, the Tower card, and the Four of Pentacles. It's a time where, as you're going through this transformation, there's a potential that you could just be simply overthinking things, every little detail. And let's not forget, we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde. But there's also a sense that within this transformation, you're being reminded not to control things too much and to let whatever Tower moments need to happen, okay? Any people, places, and situations that need to go as you kind of get ready to get out of that cocoon and start to spread your wings. Get ready to spread your wings. Just let people, places, and situations come and go. Go with the flow. And then we're moving on. Actually, they want me to clarify this Tower card real quick. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, Spirit, for this Tower card. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I love it, guys. Whatever situation is making you feel trapped at this time, restricted, limited, that's been stressing you the F out, it's coming to an end. And it's a part of the day where you're given a reminder that part of your transformation is going through some of these difficulties, learning things about yourself and other people, and it's a part of your transformation you need to accept, even if it is a little bit difficult, and realizing that it's coming to an end eventually. You're going to get your own form of justice. Things are going to be balanced out. You might be dealing with a Libra at this time, but either way, with the Ace of Swords, they're saying we're getting ready to help you to put a sword in the situation, to say sayonara, good riddance, moving on to bigger and better things. Remember, that could be your job, a relationship, it could be a living situation, you name it. But whatever it is for you, my friends, once again, keep in mind, things will improve. Beautiful. Glad they made me clarify that one. And then moving on to the Dreams card. For the third quarter of the day, thank you, Spirit. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck for this one, Four of Swords. And then the King of Cups. So as you move on to the third quarter of the day, my friends, there's a sense that there's going to be a focus on your dreams. Not only your actual dreams when you fall asleep, which could be containing some messages from Spirit, but on your dreams in life. What haven't you accomplished in your lifetime that you would like to? They're saying take a peaceful standpoint on that, realizing that everything will come to be when it's meant to. A highlight, ooh, I love it. So on one note, this King of Cups coming through in relation to your dreams in life. And then the Four of Swords is saying, if you don't take time to rest, my friend, if you don't take time to nap occasionally, how do you expect for Spirit to come through with powerful messages through your dreams? For some of you, you need to welcome in that new form of communication. And some of you don't give yourself enough downtime to do so, for that to happen. We're going to pull one small clarifier card for this one. Any further clarification? Thank you, Spirit, for this focus on dreams. Oh. I love it. My friends, this all came in a perfect order. The Tower, which is definitely speaking upon the Tower that we were talking about with this card earlier. But the Tower, Strength, Judgment, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So my friend, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, this Tower moment is going to leave you that much stronger in the end. And with the Judgment card, you're going to become even more connected to Spirit. I mean, it's going to entail a bit of an emotional release, you know, letting go of whatever it was for you, or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, hello, Orb. At the end of the day, it's going to leave you having to make a lot of decisions, weighing the pros and cons, weighing who and what's going to stay in your life moving forward. But it's almost like if this Tower moment didn't happen, some of you wouldn't have won't become as spiritually connected. You won't realize some of your gifts. Nice. But anyways, the last clarifier card was Ace of Cups. And so what they're saying is all of which is going to lead up to you feeling so abundant, like your cup is overflowing. Absolutely beautiful. And I love that the Strength card came out. It literally fell on top of the Strength card. So now I feel the need to mention Leo because it came out twice. And you finish off the day with Willpower. Interesting. Let's clarify it. This usually comes out when I need to dig for that willpower, but let's see. To clarify this Willpower card to finish off the day, thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Ooh, that one did a flip. A back flip. All right. And we're going to show that. So we have the Nine of Wands and the Hermit to clarify the Willpower card, and what they're saying is the end of this Tuesday is a perfect time to separate yourself, my friend, to be within your own energy for a little bit. Because the Nine of Wands is all about feeling wounded. It's the Wounded Warrior card. Sorry about that light. And so they're saying take the end of the day to relax, to be within your own energy, maybe to get more messages from Spirit, to keep thinking about how you can help other people, how you can take the nice and charitable, maybe not charitable, but the nice and positive acts that have been, you know, done in your direction. How can you pay it forward? How can you help other people once again? But there's a sense that at the end of the day, there's a noisy situation or stressful situation, or you're just simply feeling a bit emotional and worn down from the Tower moment, the, you know, focus on the lack of family, having to dig for that strength so much recently. Spirit saying it's worth it. It is worth it. I'm hearing you've got the whole world in your hands. Do you understand that? You have the whole world in your hands at this time. You can decide where to move from here. You can decide how things unravel. You can decide to go with the flow and co-create with Spirit. It's up to you. Because at the end of the day, you have the whole world in your hands. And there's another feeling now coming through that a lot of you are giving birth to your own life, your own version of life. Maybe a new life for yourself because you're realizing a lot of what you've done before doesn't work anymore. Or somebody simply has inspired you to go with the flow and switch it up when need be. I love it. Let's finish off by pulling a message or two from the Angel Answers deck. Thank you, Spirit, to wrap up this daily read. Ooh. Okay, so we have trust in reverse. So throughout this day and moving forward, when you feel this lack of trust in yourself and the process and how things are meant to unravel, especially when you're dealing with such abrupt changes in your life, allow for yourself to say yes to trusting once again. Say yes to your dreams. Be assertive when telling people what you're worth these days. When speaking to your guides, to the universe about what you deserve, about the changes that you desire moving forward. That's how you're going to co-create with them, my friend. Because at the end of the day, I know you desire a peaceful solution and it's yours. Again, keep in mind that whatever you have to dig for that willpower for at the end of the day or have had to recently, there's a peaceful solution. Everything will work out, my friend, okay? So remember to think about how to pay it forward throughout this day. But you've got this. So I hope this video was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.